Hi, am I on the air? I've been on hold for like an hour. So, here I am, day after day, in this dump that's incredibly boring. I mean, I have nothing to do. I mean, my friends are 10 miles away, and I haven't got a car or anything.
Yeah.
Really, it's like abuse, isn't it? Like, do you think I should report them or something?
Yeah.
I mean, doesn't neglect fall under abuse?
You know, I'm sorry, but I think you're going to have to work it out with your mean old parents. Goodbye. Now, I've always been fascinated by radio, particularly talk radio, and especially any show with an attorney, psychiatrist, or auto mechanic, or anybody with a lot of advice to offer. I've even tried it myself, but I'm not really much good at it. But I did see an amazing performance of a talk show host by Kevin Pollak in a film called Mother Ghost.
See where this genius leads us. Welcome back. We're going to go right to the phones.
Because, well, we have a call. That's how it works here, folks.
We're going to David in Burbank. David, you're on the air.
I was honored to be invited to the film's premiere in L.A., and I had a chance to ask Kevin Pollak about how he prepared for and how he and star Mark Thompson pulled off such an amazingly natural, seemingly spontaneous performance.
If you don't like the calls, why are you listening?
First of all, I don't listen. My wife does, and she left my car radio in your dial position.
Ah, yes.
Well, you have two choices at this point, David. One being changing that dial position, and choice number two, kill your wife.
You know, whatever I'm portraying, it's really a matter of making it real. And there's no real science to that for me in terms of making the character real and the moments real. You know, it was mostly scripted. There was some freedom, and I certainly took liberties when I felt appropriate, but for the most part, it was well scripted, and you know, I'm never interested in selling an emotion as an actor. I never want to get caught acting. So if anything comes across as underplayed or less is more, it's because of that fear of being caught acting.
I understand. How old are you, David, if you don't mind me asking? I'm going to guess, based on the pipe-laying comment, that you're 40-something.
I would be 45, Dr. Norris.
Oh, see, now that's a perfect age for a juicy midlife crisis.
I have no background in psychology, psychiatry,
Radio?
or radio.
Radio listening? People like that?
I mean, I'm hooked to NPR. I listen to it all the time, and I love good talk radio, that's for sure.
You've not been hooked into any talk radio psychiatrists?
No, never heard a talk radio psychiatrist. In fact, I think I might have had a little disdain for the notion of a talk radio psychiatrist. And so I wanted to portray one that I wouldn't have disdain for.
So before you rush off, everything's fine with you? No problems that need discussion?
That would be correct, Dr. Norris.
You're married?
18 glowing, gorgeous, beautiful, wonderful years that do not need to be discussed here on your stupid show.
So, your wife, does she think you're perfect?
Mark was there to talk his off-camera lines, and he actually had a conversation. It was very much, I think, made easier because of that.
Someone like you to sit there and listen to their boring, stupid lives. It's pathetic. And I mean no offense to you by that.
None taken. So you're a big fan?
Huge.
Wow, that was all the sharing one could hope for. Was there anything else, though, specifically between you and the missus?
And is this how badly your show's going? You got to pry into my life to get a decent phone call for your stupid show?
In a word, yes. Yes, this is exactly how badly things are going.
Well, that particular scene we knew going in was the heart of the film. And we rehearsed it twice. We got together. Kevin was kind enough to get together with me in hotel rooms, and we would run it, and I would record it. And I encouraged Kevin to put this in your own words, which he did. And then I would go back home, listen to the tape, and kind of rewrite it in his words. So when we got in the room and were actually shooting it, it was very emotionally powerful because Kevin was honed into me, I was honed into him, and it was just he and I. There was nobody else except, of course, the camera. And for lack of a better term, as two actors, we just hooked up. And you allow the material to kind of take over, and that literally is what happened. It was probably in all of my years of whatever theater I've done and whatever other film I've done, it's the most magical feeling I've ever felt. And it's the feeling that you chase as an actor to get back to that.
And how are things at home with Karen currently?
Well, they're pretty good. They're you know.
Other than the fact that she gave me an ultimatum this morning.
Uh-huh. And what was that ultimatum? And hey, aren't they fun?
She said that I need to improve or get out.
Nice.
Yeah.
Improve what?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe everything. And she also suggested...
Let's see, how did she put it? She said, and these were her words,
that I need to see someone. Can I share with you, Dr. Norris, what I think about psychiatrists?
Oh, please.
The one thing I will say is that when I wrote the script, my script had a lot of passion, a lot of heart, and I was concerned that when we shot it, maybe that would get lost in the translation. I'm happy to say that now looking at the final product, it didn't. Everything transferred, I thought, beautifully, and I feel very proud of this film, Mother Ghost.